Hello everyone, my name is Sushmita Roy and welcome to Sipping Sai. In today's video, I would like to emphasize on the importance of HPV vaccine and why you should consider getting your HPV vaccine shot soon if you haven't already. But before getting into the answer, let us first understand what is HPV. HPV stands for Human Papilloma Virus. HPV is a group of more than 200 viruses. It transmits through skin-to-skin contact, including vaginal, anal, or oral sex. Next, we have HPV types, and it falls into two categories, that is low-risk HPVs and high-risk HPVs. Low-risk HPVs causes warts on or around mouth, anus, genitals, or throat, whereas the high-risk HPVs causes several types of cancers. There are 14 high-risk HPVs, and out of which 16 and 18 strains are predominantly responsible for causing cancer. Next, we have the HPV-related cancers. And cervical cancer is the predominantly found. And then we have oropharyngeal cancer, anal cancer, penile cancer, vaginal cancer, vulvar cancer. So how common is HPV infection? Nearly all sexually active people will get infected with HPV sometime in their life. HPV can infect people irrespective of their genders, inclusive female, male, LGBTQIA+ community. The question arises, why to get HPV vaccine? And the simplest answer is that because it can prevent us from getting cancer. Yes, you heard it right. We already have a vaccine against cancer. An HPV vaccine is recommended by Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, that is CDC, Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, that is ACIP, to prevent new HPV infection and HPV-related cancers. Next, I would like to mention the HPV vaccines available in India. We have Cervarix, which is a bivalent HPV vaccine and can target strains 16 and 18, and it will cost you around rupees 2,500 to 3,500. Next, we have the Gardasil 4, which is a quadrivalent vaccine, means it can target these 4 strains, 16, 18, 6 and 11, and it will cost you around 4,000 rupees. Next, we have the Gardasil 9, which is a nanovalent vaccine, and it will target the strains as mentioned. And it will cost you around rupees 8,500 to 10,850. Note, the prices mentioned above is for per unit dose, and the prices might vary. As you can see, the prices are costly for sure, but I must say it's just worth the investment as it can prevent us from getting deadly cancers. And these are costly because they are developed or manufactured by foreign biotech companies. Next big thing, we have the launch of Cervarix quadrivalent vaccine in India, which was launched in the beginning of this year, and it was launched on the occasion of India's National Girl Child Day. The Cervarix quadrivalent vaccine is India's first indigenously developed HPV vaccine. This developed by Serum Institute of India, Pune, in partnership with DBT, that is Department of Biotechnology, and BIRAG, that is Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, in association with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. As you can see, prices are relatively cheaper because it is developed in India. So I have mentioned here two different prices because from the previous resources or prior to the launch of vaccine, it was mentioned in resources like it will cost you somewhere around 200 to 400 rupees. But the recent few articles which I found, it has mentioned that it will cost you around rupees 2000 for 2 doses. Let us look at the dosage now. So the dosage of vaccine, it will vary according to the age group. So let us look at that. So age group between 9 to 14, they have to take just 2 doses, and it will be on the 0th month, the first dose, and the 6th month, the second dose. Next, we have the age group between 15 to 26. They have to get 3 doses. That is on the 0th month, 2nd month, and the 6th month. And next, we have the age group between 27 to 45 years. They also have to take the 3 doses, and which is similar to the previously mentioned. Above 45 years old, it is not recommended because the chances are there that the individuals have already been exposed to the strains. So in case of any doubt, you should surely ask to your doctor. Next, we have who should not get vaccine. Pregnant women, breastfeeding women, and immunocompromised individuals. If you do not fall into these categories and still you are having some doubts, it is highly recommended that you should consult with your doctor. So talking about the efficacy of the HPV vaccine is safe, effective, and it can protect us from getting cervical cancer. Isn't it awesome that we already have a vaccine against a life-threatening disease, and that's cancer? But you know what is the saddest part here? Is that still many of us are not aware of it, and it's a serious knowledge gap. And the only motive behind making this video is to make more people aware of the HPV vaccine. So I request you all to help me out to spread this information with as many as people you can. You can do it by simply conveying the information yourself, or you can surely share this video with your family, friends, and others. It is extremely important and it matters because it can save lives. So now that we have India's first indigenously developed Cervarix vaccine available to eradicate the cervical cancer and other HPV-related cancers, that too at relatively lower cost as compared to what we had previously. It's time to end cervical cancer. Get informed, pass the information, share the knowledge, get vaccinated, get routine screening in your 30s. Cervical cancer can be prevented and treated if caught in early. Now, I hope you'll get your vaccine shot soon. With that note, I would like to end the video here. Sushmita Roy signing off. Thank you.